top of the morning to you, everybody. It's me, Jack, the official pun guy. That's not very funny. Anyway, welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy: A Realm Reread. It's another relic episode because we have finished just about everything we, maybe not necessarily can, but the stuff that I feel like doing in Gridania. So that means it's time for my and your favorite cat boy, Niko. How you doing, buddy?
Hi! I'm back.
He is back.
And I hope everyone's ready for some picture books from hell, because oh god.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Tom.
Oh.
Alright, let's, well... well, here we are. And, oh, there, enjoy your sub. Six is also a cat boy. Technically, yes, but that was not the connection. The connection, by the way, for those curious, is this one was a little bit more difficult because, well, not everybody here plays Grand Blue Fantasy or knows anything about it. In Grand Blue Fantasy, while it is a gacha game, the way that you get arguably the strongest characters in the game is not by rolling the gacha. It is instead by grinding out what are called revenant weapons, which are essentially just relic weapons. And technically there are multiple different kinds of similar types of weapons in Grand Blue Fantasy, but I picked those ones because that has like a character theme associated with it. There's 10 different weapon types, and there's 10 revenant weapons, and there's 10 eternal characters that are associated with them, numbered 1 through 10, although their names are like usually the number in a different language. So Siox for 6, there's Siete, or I don't remember what his other name is, for 7, Tien for 10, so on and so forth. All these subs, stop it. Just cut it out.
Is it? Yeah, it's... God damn it, Mal.
Anyway, so the I got all the Atmas, which for some reason have a different name in Japanese and English. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not really sure why that is, but whatever. So I have all the Atmas here. Atma the fish, ram, water bear, lion, crab, goat, maiden, archer, 7 of the twins because bees has really bad drop luck, scorpion, scales, and bull. Basically, they all say crystallized essence of the fallen, won from a battle in Lower Lenosha, Middle Lenosha, Upper Lenosha, Outer Lenosha, Western Lenosha, East Shroud, Central Shroud, North Shroud, Eastern Thanalan, Southern Thanalan, Central Thanalan, Western Thanalan. Why Lenosha is so heavily favored for the Atmas above all other ones is a mystery to me, but whatever.
Magic or bullshit, I don't know.
So, in order to actually get the weapon, we have to turn these Atmas into this guy. Jalzahn. Would you actually like to take Jalzahn? Because I'll probably be taking Geralt.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Okay. Oh, it's been a while.
Been a while.
Through the power of Atma, I shall imbue your relic with such might as it has never known. Lend me the object you wish to enhanced, and I shall see the deed done.
This one. Do I have to... Oh.
Where is the relic? Perchance you forgot to bring it?
No, I'm sorry, I'm wearing it. Alright, let me put my...
I cannot see the relic on your person,
let me put
when you have it away.
Let me put my purple pants back on. There you go. Here you go.
12 unique varieties of Atma. You have done well, my dear adventurer.
Kind of weird that you have 7 of that one. I didn't really need that, but sure.
Pray, leave the rest to me. I require but a moment. He takes it and runs. Ah. It is done. True to my theory, the souls housed within the Atma have merged with your relic. Take it up once more, adventurer, and save her the newfound power that courses through it. Until you get the Ironworks gear, which is a lot better.
Oh, trust me, I already have it. Well, actually, what I have is the Dreadworm Codex, which is even better than the Ironwork stuff. So, whatever.
Woo, Atma!
It's fine, I guess. Anyway. And by increasing its power, he's taken away the cool glow. So now it's just got like an extra little thingy here.
You'll come back.
You've got your funny cat fists. Alright. Trials of the Braves. Jalzon is a man with grand plans for your relic weapon.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Ah, my stout assistant. I trust you are enjoying your Atma-infused relic that you just got and totally used? Now, while your newfound... What? Now, while your newfound may indeed be impressive, what if I were to tell you that your weapon may grow even mightier still? My research leads me to believe that this is a distinct possibility. As before, if you would agree to be my subject, I promise that you will not be the worse for your part. What say you?
Press X to doubt.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure.
No. Ah!
Yeah, no.
I
Stream
knew I
over.
could
Thanks for
count
coming,
on you.
everybody. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Fuck this. I knew I could count on you, my friend. I totally didn't hear someone on the sideline say, "Fuck no, get out of there." Listen then to the theory I have recently formed. Legend tells that when the world lies upon the brink of destruction, brave souls who bear the light shall arise to banish the darkness. These heroes are known by myriad names, but in my native Radzatan, they are called the Zodiac Braves. The Zodiac Braves were said to wield arms of unparalleled might that shone with the radiance of 1,000 stars. My ultimate objective, dear adventurer, is no less than the recreation of these legendary arms. The Avnarian tradition holds that the Zodiac Braves gathered light to their weapons by vanquishing formidable foes. 'Tis my theory that the heroes were, in fact, absorbing souls.
Your soul is mine.
And now, through the use of Atma, your weapon has been transformed into something with the selfsame ability, and it exists as a vessel for souls. At present, however, this vessel holds but a small fraction of its capacity. If your weapon is to realize its potential, you must have it drink deep of the souls of slain foes.
I love how actually kind of fucked up this is. Like,
Oh, no,
if
absolutely.
if this was any other situation, we would be the villains here. It's just like, yeah, just make your weapon just like drink the souls of people you've killed for a little bit to make it stronger. And it's like,
Yeah, to make it stronger and more destructive. Like, ah, yeah, that sounds legit.
are we the bad guys?
Shh. Of course, not every soul is created equal, and so it follows that not all creatures will serve our purpose. Indeed, the Zodiac Braves themselves were very particular as to which foes they chose to vanquish. In the interests of efficiency, you would do well to seek out adversaries of like nature. For this, you might refer to the Trials of the Braves, a collection of sacred texts that tell of the heroes' deeds.
Sacred texts!
Ah! The books are common enough in Radzatan, but having recently formed my theory, I did not think to bring them with me, alas. I hate you. Though, with trade flourishing between our lands, mayhap there is a local merchant dealing in imported wares who has them in stock and will totally not chip you.
Good luck, fucker!
I'm not paying for it. Fuck you.
Awesome.
And he doesn't.
Alright. Off we go to the Revenant's Toll, to the only person who sells anything around here. Like, I mean, really, it's kind of weird. Also, in case you're curious why my pants are white, one of the things that I got from my random retainer ventures was level 57 from a level 57 Heavensward dungeon for healer bottoms. So I put those on, but I don't have the glam that I usually use. Like, I'm still using it as an item on other things, so I can't glam it. So as long as I'm doing relic stuff, I'm gonna have white pants.
Oh, no.
It's to... No, I'm not gonna make that joke. Just kill me now.
No, the books will do that.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Alright. Ma'am? Falconarian literature on heroes wielding dazzling weapons. It's called Trial the Braves. Might be as I've got something what fits your description. Jujusana's the one who deals in tomes and the like. You'll find in near the north gate of the toll. Okay, that's the same thing. Cool. Transform and roll out.
Transform into Chocobo.
Yep. How about that Rise of the Beasts trailer, by the way? People who watched it, I don't know who actually watched it. I mean, I watched it, but, you know.
I saw a poster.
Yeah. Big monkey in it.
And Trial of the Braves. Why, yes, we happen to have the tomes, but why would anyone be interested in moldy old things like... What I meant to say was, they're extremely rare, and you aren't like to find them anywhere else in Eorzea.
I mean, that's probably true, but that last part at least.
Keep going. 9 books comprise a set, and each alone is worth a small fortune, but I like you adventurers, so I'm willing to offer them at a discount. For the bargain price of 100
Elegant tombstones of
poetics, you can be the proud owner of a piece of history that you'll quickly throw away, a book from the sacred trials of the Braves. Make no mistake, anywhere else and you'll easily pay twice.
200 elegant tombstones of poetics.
Oh God! When you're keen to make the okay, fuck me.
Sorry.
When you're when you're keen to make the exchange, just let me know. I am not. I don't want to.
Alright. So, I guess I'll start with the Book of Fio. Because that's the top
Book
one.
of Fire? Alright. If anyone else is planning to do this alongside us, and you wish to join the party, because we do have one more slot, get a Book of Skyfire.
Oh, also, I take it your team can take advantage of my special offer, so which book from the Trial of the Braves would you like to purchase? Here it is, the Book of Your Heart's Desire. I have no doubt that it'll provide endless hours of entertainment. Have there ever been 100 elegant tombstones of poetics better spent? I think not.
I think yes.
Probably, yeah. No, I can...
Alright, it should be in your key items if you want to open that up.
Oh god, it's not.
Okay. Okay. So probably half of you are wondering, what the hell are you looking at here? So, each book is divided into 4 categories, as you can see on the left-hand side of that menu here. Enemies, dungeons, fates, and leaves. They're fairly simplistic. You had to kill a specific amount of specific enemies in the enemies tab, do specific dungeons in the Dungeons tab, specific fates in the Fates tab, and specific field leaves on the Leaves tab. So, what makes this a pain in the ass?
Everything.
Everything. First of all, thankfully, if you're high level, the leaves are easy to do, but, well, 60 should be fine. And plus, I believe you can still do that with a party, so the leaves aren't too much of an issue. They'll take you, like...
We have to fucking do Diabolos, god damn it!
Oh, yeah, okay. Dungeons.
My fucking nemesis.
So dungeons are easy because you can unsync them, thankfully. Still kind of annoying because that takes like 15 minutes. Enemies, like 15 minutes again, depending upon your route. And then we have fates. Who designed this? I just want to talk. This is awful. First of all, when this originally released, these fates were some of the rarest goddamn fates in the game. And you had to complete 3 of them.
For every book. So that's, you know,
yeah, we'll get to that.
27 different incredibly rare fates.
Yep. Nowadays, they're a bit more common, but, you know, fates can still take a while. I'd say the minimum, if you have extreme luck, is 15 minutes to complete them. Max, you're probably looking at an hour. But
Sure.
let's be generous here. Minimum of each section, 15 minutes, 10 to 15, and another 15. That is 50 minutes to an hour on one book.
One thing that is important to note, by the way, we will not be doing all of the books on stream. We will be doing one of them and turning it in, and then I get to do all of the rest off stream because I am not going to put you idiots through that, and I'm just going to put myself through it.
Yeah.
What's also really fun, this is something that I personally had forgotten about in the schedule that I had laid out, is, you want to know how many, the way that I might have talked about this before is that, the way I've laid out how we're doing everything is, after a specific MSQ, we kind of do everything that we can related to that, to the city-state that is featured prominently in that particular, part of the MSQ. In this case, because the last part of the MSQ focused so heavily on Gridania, I was like, let's do a ton of Gridania stuff. Next one is going to focus heavily on Limsa Lominsa, so we're going to do a ton of Limsa Lominsa stuff. However, the only thing we have to do in Limsa Lominsa is Marauder, Culinarian, Blacksmith, Armor, Fisher. That's it. That's all we have in Limsa Lominsa, which means once we're done with that, then we get to do the next relic step. So that is about, like 3 streams or so away.
Yeah.
So
books gotta get done. As the person who's written the guide, if you haven't seen it, that is in the reliquary section of the Realm Rereaders Discord.
Which you can access by typing in exclamation mark Discord in the chat.
Yeah, that will be pinned, or that is pinned in the reliquary chat. In there I have a very overly descriptive guide on this step because I hate it, and I want people to get through it a little bit easier. Bold words, I know.
A little bit.
Though speaking of, I haven't opened it in a while, so let me open it.
That's fair. Let me check. Also, I know that these are supposed to be. Also, here, let's read this really quick. A sacred tome depicting the valorous deeds of the Zodiac Braves, legendary heroes from a bygone era. Apparently, the Zodiac Braves went up against Garlean Magitech vanguards.
Well, Zhalzan says the equivalent of what it is nowadays.
Ah,
so
ancient
that's the
Garlean
implication.
Magitech vanguards.
Yes.
Sure. So let's see what's nearby, shall we? The closest, because we're in Mordona, the Fog Fens is nearby. Korthus is nearby. Mordona is still nearby. And then you're gonna lurk? Okay. Use the new lurk command, ! Lurk. Fates to look out for: giant steps in Korthus, and then other stuff in other places. I have an imp mobile in White Brim. On class and wearing weapon. Yes, that is. Excuse me, that is correct.
Alright, so here's the sort of priority I usually have with books.
Uh-huh.
The first priority is Fates, because those can take super long or super short if you don't have like a scouting party.
Uh-huh.
Thankfully, we have 3 people here already, so each one of us is going to get an area to kind of look out for each fate.
B says they'll take Shroud.
Okay. We have Adderalnosha in Korthus Central Highlands. Then I think the one in Highlands...
Giant steps?
Yeah, might be a bit complicated, so I'll take that one to see
Okay,
if I can
then
get...
I will go to Outer Lenosha.
Yeah. So, we keep a lookout for the fates, and then while we're looking for the fates and... Oh, actually, mine might be up. Hold on.
Oh, I'll wait to teleport them.
Yeah. Giant Steps is one you have to talk to a person first in order to activate, because, you know, that's totally
Yeah,
fun.
very cool. Thank you, game. Very cool.
Sure. No.
Nope,
I'm thinking
okay.
of a different one.
Cool. Camp Overlook for me.
Yeah, I was thinking of a different one. That's fine. So, after that, we keep a lookout and make sure things are if they spawn or not. Then, as we're doing that, we do one of the different things. If we were doing this, or if you were doing this solo, I would suggest, like, jumping around different areas and starting to kill enemies while also micromanaging the fates, which is a lot of work. But since we're not doing that, and since we're 3 people, the best thing would probably just start unsynced dungeons, so that way we can freeze them.
Sure. And also, just to be sure and to let people know, I believe all of the dungeons that we have are different. Is that correct? You're not necessarily going to get the same thing every time with each book.
Open your book. I just want to make sure.
Like
Go to
dungeon-wise?
dungeons. Nope, it is the exact same.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
that's the annoying thing about this, because there's a lot of weirdly worded stuff online. Each book, as long as it's the same book, no matter the job, will have the same requirements.
Also, just a note:
Meaning-
this little symbol, this little like wheel type thing. Get the fuck out of the way, Celine. That's what you're looking for enemies in the overworld. It is not the Xenoblade Chronicles site-based enemy locator thingy. You gotta kill this thing.
It is not, but I wish they would have something.
God, I fucking wish too. By the way, so we were talking about Future Redeemed a little bit earlier. I forgot, one of the upgrades that you get in that game is something that's just like, hey, you can now just see what type of aggro enemies have. Like, it just shows you the exact, like, aggro range that they have in their health bar, kind of. Like, it shows you, like, a cone if they're site-based. Which is fucking awesome.
So, for your fate specifically, OPG,
Yeah.
it is next to the symbol of the 12 down. So, right below Schism, I believe.
Oh yeah, so down there.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, cool. I've got I got all my Koblin kills as well, because those are I was in the same area, so good to knock that out.
Yep. I don't think mine's gonna spawn for a bit, so if we want to take out one of the dungeons, we can.
Let me just check
I am not the leader.
the ending timers on some of these. I've got a fate ending in like 2 minutes. If we wouldn't mind waiting on that just to see if it cycles out.
Okay. Thank you, B. Then in that case, check your book to see if you have any more enemies in this area.
I don't believe I do.
Around. A lot of this is micromanaging and just remembering, like, alright, here I have this, this, and this to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Or here I have this and not that.
Yeah. This is one of the things that I think turns a lot of people off to the relic grind is, like, in order to do it, maybe not necessarily efficiently, but like, well, I guess, yes, efficiently, but also to reduce the amount of stress and annoyance that you have, is you have to put in a lot of time and effort to, like, plan things.
Yes,
and, like,
absolutely.
That kind of sucks.
Well, that... I also mentioned, the minimum is like 50 minutes to an hour. That's, you know, a bit of a slight exaggeration. Maybe you can get away with 45 minutes, but either way, that's 9 hours you're spending on one step because you gotta complete 9 books. It's just not fun at that point, and I can understand why people say, this is a wall.
Yeah, luckily it's not a required wall, but in 7.0, when they make completing a Realm Reborn relic weapons a requirement for starting the MSQ, then people might get a little bit mad.
Well,
my uncle at Square Enix told me that was going to be a thing.
Oh. Great uncle. Tell them to change that. Fun fact, though, there is a weapon model, I believe, that shares the second to last model in the entirety of this relic weapon stat. I know because one time a friend of mine had that glammed over, and I was like, you completed one of those too? And they're like, no. I was like, oh, okay. That's fine.
That's awful, actually. Just like, yeah, whatever. We'll start giving them out for free or whatever.
Yeah,
fine.
Man, who gives a shit?
Yeah, whatever.
Ugh. Oh yeah, there's also one last thing I didn't mention.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot have more than one book at a time.
Yep, that's, yeah.
You cannot, multitask and have multiple books. Nope, you're restricted to one, because technically you're renting it, even though you can immediately throw it away right after, so what's the goddamn point?
Yeah, I would fucking love to hear the explanation, or a good explanation for that shit. Because... Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, no new fate has spawned since that one rotated out, so do we want to do Tamtara?
If Bees hasn't gotten theirs yet, I believe I shall put us in.
Sure, I think in this case means that they have not gotten it, but they are good to do Tamtara.
Okay. Then in that case, we will do a quick little Tamtara decroft. Unrestricted. Bup. Unfortunately, practically none of these dungeons will give us event tomes that are happening right now. So...
Hooray! Also, just to make sure I think I'm thinking of this right, Bees, the fate in Shroud specifically is one that has like one that you have to do before it to get it, I think, right?
Let me check.
Because it's the one in the Shroud is...
Yes,
yeah.
You have to do enemy of my enemy, and then you have to... And then it unlocks enmity.
Super cool, by the way, that they don't tell you.
Yeah, no, it's great. There's also one called Surprise that we're not going to see because, you know, we're only doing one book.
I might see
That one sucks because it literally lasts for probably a minute before the NPCs die. Because it's a defense fate.
Oh, God.
And if you don't get there in time, they die.
Oh, oops.
Who designed this?
I remember, like, when was it? It was very early on when I was, like, getting ready for a stream or, like, doing something. I think I was recording the Gridania starting zone. I found a fate that showed up in the Bannock, I think it was. And I was taking pictures of and like writing down the name of the fate as I was doing it, and it died like in the time that it took me to take a picture, save the picture, and write down the fate's name. It had failed, which was like 20 seconds. It was crazy.
There's a reason people don't like this.
Yep.
One of several. At the very least, the dungeon portion is easy.
I mean, yeah, it's just unsyncing. It's not that bad.
Remember when this was a thing that technically was on content at one point? For some reason. Why did you... Bees, I swear to Lord. You know why I'm upset, and I'm not elaborating further.
Yep.
In hindsight, I probably should have done Black Mage. Oh well.
Eh. Was that the only one you had left?
Yeah, but I had time to plan it. I was just like, oh, Black Mage would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, killed two birds with one stone. Get him. Excellent. Good job. Good work, everybody.
Why would you open the chest?
Cool. Stuff that I can turn in for seals.
Okay, fair enough. Never mind. Alright, check your locations.
check.
Make sure. Yep. Hold on. I'll try and pin the location you should look for your fate.
Also, I can't wait to continue giving these notifications to bees late. I believe the enemy of my enemy fate is also one that starts by talking to somebody.
Yes.
Mian Thousand
Yes.
Malm, I
Yes.
think is her name. Something like that.
Yeah. I think that's exactly right, actually. How do you know this more than I do? Yeah, no, that's exactly right. What the fuck?
I have
Stop it.
I have partial knowledge of many things.
I mean, there.
How did you almost get that fate character's name right?
Well, at least it wasn't like... Oh,
You're screaming. Is it up or is it gone or what's going on? Okay.
a different one in the same. Fucking... What's it called? What's it called?
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, that's the one you're looking for. If it has 1000 bomb.
Yeah, that's the one.
We're headed over there.
Cool. Sorry, I really should have given this information better. That's my bad.
No, it's fine. It's... when you're doing this the first time, it takes a bit. Yeah, so you do this one, bees, and then the next one unlocks for some reason. ARR, everybody!
Wahoo!
A great setup expansion!
Sure is.
But in terms of things... Oh god.
Unfortunately, it's aged gameplay-wise about as well as Heaven's Word has, which is to say, it hasn't aged well.
Oh, getting the hot shots out early, I see.
Well, I'm gonna try and not do it while we're actually in Heaven's Word. So, you know,
Fair enough.
if people want to skip...
So every other expansion is free game. Okay.
yeah, basically. But I will try and keep it to a minimum, because that's not what this series is about. This series is about appreciating the story of this game.
Yes.
Regardless of whether or not I think...
But this is about the gameplay.
Yeah.
So we can...
Yeah, the gameplay...
say
in that case, fuck it. The gameplay of Heaven's Word fucking sucks, and continues to suck. There's a reason they're also going through that one and changing the gameplay stuff of it too. They did it with A Realm Reborn, and they didn't do it with everything in A Realm Reborn. But they're finally doing it for Heaven's Ward, and thank fucking God, because I hate so much of the gameplay of that expansion. It's awful. Unfortunately, they can't fix how bad the maps are. That's my another gripe that I have with it, but I mean, we'll get to that. Anyway.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have to do anything that'll deal with maps or something. Ah, that'd be stupid.
Yeah, everybody join us for an episode where we do nothing but treasure maps until we get to the bottom floor of a treasure map.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, I'm not fucking doing that. Are you kidding me? What, are you crazy?
Alright, so we wait a little bit. My thousand mom just stands there like, oh, the Imperial unit's cheating, whoa! Then they walk this way.
Oh, I thought you were a girl, actually. Mian kind of seems like a girl's name.
Femboy. And here it is. And now we kill sylphs.
Hooray!
Because, you know, it's genocide.
We're not killing all the sylphs, just like several.
Yeah. Oh lord, it's a lot of sylphs.
Wait, what? Actually, why are we? What's the point of like defending this guy if we're not like escorting him somewhere? Are we just hanging out here until they decide to stop coming after us? Is that what's going on?
Well, let's read it, shall we?
An entry on gratitude missing from their dictionaries. The surviving sylphs have flown back to the Sylphlands to gather reinforcements and launch an attack on you. Fend off the waves of budding beastmen while seeing that the lightly armored Mian Thousand Malm stays in the realm of the living. So yeah, we are just fucking standing here. We should like leave, dude.
Nah, it's fine. We need this anyway, right? We want the books done.
Well, yes, but like we should also just fucking leave, dude.
Right. So, if you check your Skyfire book now and go to the Fates tab, it should be crossed off now.
Hooray!
Now we have 2 more Fates. Since B's location is done, if you want to head with Rougeau or with me, you can. I'm going to go back to Korthus because...
Bees, could you teleport to Outer Lenosha so I don't have to spend any money?
I'm killing enemies with me. You know...
true, actually. Do I have
actually,
any... Yeah, hang on. What do we got in here?
That is a good point because I'm not sure if that will work or not due to level differences. I guess we'll each get a bonk in and then someone will kill it. Let's see how it works. Because, fun fact, I've never done this with other people.
Milk root clusters? I mean, we can just each kill 3. They'll respawn. What are the dates?
Usually...
What are the dates we need to do? I'm sorry, Scooch. I'm not sure I understand the question.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
Eh.
Just give this a bonk.
I've auto-attacked it. Oh, fates.
I found out.
Yeah, no, we're looking right now. We're looking for make it rain in Outer Lenosha and giant steps in Korthus.
All right. And now I'll see. Oh, sure enough, it counted.
Cool.
You know, I've never done that before, and yeah. Now let's see if I don't do anything, if it'll count. Oh, it does! Oh, this is amazing!
Ooh.
A whole new realm of possibility.
On a realm reborn with possibility, even.
Yeah! Wow. All right, I'm gonna go back to Korthus because some of my fates were wrapping up there when we left.
Okay.
That's all the mobs in Eastern Shroud.
Yes. I'm not going to fucking Dragonhead. Hype me up. Oh, Make It Rain is up. Outer Lenosha.
Oh. Okay. Usually, the fates kind of spawn back to back, though that is a very rough usually.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Scoosh, are you working on a relic too, or are you just helping with you know, the scouting and such?
Yes. If you're curious, we are currently doing the Skyfire book,
Oh, it's this one.
or the first Skyfire. Yep.
I remember failing this one many times.
Wait for bees to get.
Oh, true.
And there.
Okay, never mind. Working on relic at the end of the book list? Ah, okay, gotcha.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Always the annoying part.
Well. Scoosh, if you are still interested in helping, why don't you go stake out Korthus and look for giant steps in Korthus Central Highlands, if you wouldn't mind, please.
Yes, that would be very.
You guys can also grab your Koblin kills too.
Yep. Me and Bees will go that way. You can head to Korthus.
Cool this.
You can go to the place that you hate the most.
Yep. I love square Korthus.
It should be in the top left corner, I believe. So, oh, wait a minute, I just saw a friend name here. Who's here? Is it you, Sconch? It is.
Sconch?
Yes. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, yeah. No, I yeah.
Sconch.
Yeah. Also, we've got some enemies here. We got some giant loggers. We might as well kill them too. More like giant poggers.
Heyo.
Because that's me when I'm doing my favorite thing ever, book step.
No.
I still don't have an
Alright,
air horn button for my fucking soundboard. Sconchadon Mozart. That's right. That's his name.
Gosh, oh, what? Oh, that was the stupid achievement fate. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, no, not the right one. You can still do it if you.
No.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it's up. It's right next to the
I see it.
dungeon. Yep. Alright, well, that's good. We got them all done.
Wow,
So,
easy.
as you can see, yeah, sometimes they can just spawn back to back like that.
Now,
Sometimes one's a bitch.
Now, I'm gonna say right here, just to beat some allegations, this is not streamer luck. What this is my regular kind of luck, which is the kind of luck where I say, wouldn't it be really funny if X situation, and then X situation happens, and it's really funny.
Yeah. Also, after this, we can immediately test out the Lev quest because we got one here.
Yeah, it's true.
And also at here too. I'm just gonna bonk this little guy real quick. Boop. You know,
Get him.
char it alive. Nothing major.
Lightly broiled.
Yes. until crispy golden brown.
You know what's funny, by the way? Because of the way that Stormblood ability unlocks go, I might actually unlock Ruin 3 before, or no, sorry, Broil, hang on, what is it? Broil 2 before I even get Broil 1.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Be very
Especially
funny.
with the amount of grinding. Okay. So,
Fates
that's all the fates
complete.
done.
I'm gonna go kill some, let's go kill some giant poggers.
That will be next to Boulder Downs.
Yeah, south of here.
Right here.
Or you could say it's down from here.
I've killed 2 of them, so I'll actually stick by them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, I've killed people for making that joke.
Well, anyway.
Uh-oh. It's a little hot in here. This is just me. I'm a little nervous right now, guys.
Oh, don't worry. They won't find the body.
That's not what I'm worried about.
I know. So anyway.
That's the wrong one.
Okay.
Nope. One letter off from being the right one. Here he is. It's the ones with the axes.
Yep. Now let's see if I get credit from all the way over here. Survey says. Nope. Okay. Well,
Giant
we can't
reader.
have too
Look,
many
it's
miracles.
you guys. Cause you're reading.
Oh.
You guys should like work on the news. That looks a little unhealthy. You guys gotta eat more. And hydrate.
Speaking of, hydrate everyone.
Here I go.
I am as well. Bees, how dare you fight during hydration time?
You can run, but you can't hide hydration. I mean, you can, but, and you should.
Keep working on it, buddy.
Doctor would appreciate you eat less. Well, fuck doctors, they're idiots. You can quote me on that. The only doctor I trust is Victor Von Doom. I don't even think he's a real doctor.
I shall be right back.
Yeah, I suppose we'd probably head to Mordona after this, but let's kill the last poggers and then
I am.
welcome back.
Yes. So the loggers are kind of weird. Sometimes there's 3 and sometimes there's 2. I'm not really sure what designates when there's 3 or 2.
This area to me has always felt like an area that is just like, this is ripe for like doing cool stuff with, and they just didn't.
Yeah.
Like, it's just nothing.
Well, hopefully, with the introduction of variants, they do shit.
Maybe. When are we getting another one of those, by
Probably
the
not.
way?
Next patch.
Oh, good. I'm very excited for those.
And it's a place that we haven't seen before in this series.
Oh boy. I love blood ice. Me too.
Yeah, it's literally just.
There's one.
Oh, there's
Next to the I. Found the enemy. I. Hit him with my book. I'm just gonna auto attack him to death. Got him.
one. All right.
Alright.
So
Mordona?
now we have a leave. So come up
Oh,
north.
right, yes.
where
White
I-
bread. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So no B. B no. Jump in the gutter bed.
There's a delay!
Yeah, fair. Just get better. You're a god. Why don't you just, have clairvoyance? Christ. That's not the right thing, is it? Either way. So, here's the fun thing about leaves and ARR. As you land down here... Okay, hi, B.
Oh, that's cool. Someone on the bus decided to repeatedly stomp on his phone, snap it in half. Sounds like somebody told him he couldn't get any head. But also, that's a little fucked up. What? I don't know.
The fun thing about leaves, as you can see, there are two leaf givers here. There's the Grand Company one, which you're talking to right now, and then there's one behind you that's just the natural one. We are looking for an imp mobile, which should be Maelstrom.
It's not.
So I have it, which makes me want to try a thing. Since I have it, I'm going to go ahead and activate it if y'all want to come over.
Okay.
And we'll see if it counts. Because last time, when I accidentally did this on Nikola, you were all included. So, back all the way in. I cannot commence it. Okay, well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
So, this is the fun bit with leaves. Since you don't have it on the Maelstrom tab, you have to do leaves and rotate them until you actually get it.
Is it better to do one at a time or do multiple ones?
One at a time, and the ones that don't have a time limit of 5 minutes for a very specific reason.
Oh yeah, because the 5-minute ones are the ones that like you have to wait out the whole.
Yes.
It's called an imp mobile. Is the one you're looking for, Bees.
Yes.
I don't have it, so I gotta do this. And I might have to leave the party actually too.
Make sure first.
Yeah, can't do it while I'm. It just says you can't do Grand Company levs while in a party at all. You do not want to do the 5-minute one. Because the 5-minute one can only end once the 5 minutes are up.
Yep. And technically you can complete the 20-minute ones faster than that.
Yeah. He is Mimos. Mimos crush you. Sure.
Well, if that is the case, that is kinda stupid, because normal levs you can do with a party.
Well, the Grand Companies don't want you working together, which is really funny considering like that's kind of the point of the Grand Companies.
And also really funny considering the fact that, in PvP you can just sometimes freelance as another one.
Yeah, not this time though.
What is the logic of this game?
It isn't.
I have several questions.
Okay, I did it.
Alright. So turn it.
Yep. Yeah, I have it!
An imp mobile. Alright.
I might as well read this too, I guess. Why I can't join the party, remember? We gotta do the...
I want to see if we both have it in the quest thing, if it'll work.
Okay. One of the imps wanted for a bout of nuisance in the Camp Tranquil has surfaced all the way in Corthus. It must know that there is a price to pay for shorting sheets, invading outhouses, fouling an officer's punch, and killing his Batman. Batman is dead? In the name of the Maelstrom, see through its beastkin guise and have the last laugh. Begin by surprising a wandering wisp with a poke, then slay the glowing figure to acquire luminous crystals. Use the items on beasts to see through their guises. Maelstrom Foreign Levy. You want to try initiating it then?
I did. It does not.
Okay, sick.
So,
I love video
unfortunate. By the way, there is no shame in choosing the lowest difficulty, just to make it go faster.
Also, why would I care about poking the wisp and doing the thing when I could just hit the dragonfly chaser, and if it is the right enemy, then it doesn't matter.
Yep. AR!
Just kill it anyway.
And I'm done. easy game.
Nope, that's a real one. Oh, hey.
Oh yeah, it should be mentioned. You have to have your relic weapon equipped whenever you complete one of these objectives, or it doesn't count.
Oh my fucking god. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's some kind of hammering or construction work going on in like either the next room over or the next room above me, and it's... Why everything like this?
So we can't have nice things. Alright, let's see. So, I say next up, just scanning through this real quick. Okay, since we don't have too many timed ones, what we're gonna do...
More Daniel?
Yeah, that's probably the best.
Because there's a Fate there, and also a Lev there. Or not a Fate there, enemies there, and Lev's there.
Look.
Ninja
We'll take out the enemies first, because...
Yeah, very easy.
You know, that's easy. We'll be heading towards the Garlean encampment side.
At least it's hammering, as opposed to... nailing?
Nail Van Darnus? Anyway.
Nah, she's dead.
So the things we're
For sure this time.
looking for are here.
Yep.
And around here.
Never explained why these guys are here, by the way, considering we know who they are, but,
just here.
yeah, just hanging out.
Yep. Maxing, chillaxing, relaxing, all cool.
Shooting some D-ball outside the school. D-ball in this case stands for Dragon Ball.
When a couple of Garleans who are up to no good
Started making trouble in my Rather Frost. I don't know.
Yeah, close.
I got the last one here.
Alright. Hopefully that counted for us. It counted for me.
Counted for me.
That should have been all three for
Because
everyone.
I killed it. And then we're off to just to the left, right?
Yep. And we're killing robots!
Woo!
Sorry.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Part of robot culture is killing other robots. That's just how it is.
Oh. That's morbid.
Well, you know, that's life.
C'est la vie.
As long as it's cool, then, you know, none of us really care. Bro, what the fuck are they doing over there? I don't understand.
And that should be third.
I'm paralyzed. Get this shit off me.
Wee! You were supposed to stay with us!
Hang on one sec. I'm gonna check on something really quick. I'll be right back. You guys kill that last one.
Alright. Yeah, this one right here. It was a rough estimate! It was a rough estimate! You think I know this game inside and out? No! Fuck off. Nah. I'll go ahead and get the live set up then, since we're done here. How you doing, chat? Enjoying yourself?
Just so you all know, if you ever live in the same apartment as me, just know that I will not be constructing IKEA furniture if I live in a top, like, apartment. I'm not gonna be doing that, like, at times when people are doing shit. I'm gonna do it, like, maybe Saturday morning or something. Or Saturday afternoon when people are gonna be out, you know?
Really? IKEA furniture? You're kidding me.
I mean, I don't know if it is, but it sounds like they're hammering something, and unless they're just fucking hitting the floor, which wouldn't 100% surprise me, then fucking I don't know, man.
We are looking for.
There's the good old Crystal Tower in the distance.
Yep. earlier than 7.
Yeah.
We are
In the
looking
distance.
for the Arai salvages. That will be a Twin Adder Grand Company leave.
A twatter.
Yes. I have it right away, so...
I have it too.
Fuck it. See ya.
Easy. I'm out of here. I mean, I don't know if you're right, Piop. It's a good assumption. Although there's not really an IKEA around here. Also, hi bees, I see you're in the call.
Yeah, no, they did.
Here, let me do something.
By the way, this one's a defense a leave.
Listen. This is blatant bullying.
I couldn't think of anything funny.
What?
There we go. All right, there. Now you're allowed to unmute. It's fine.
Thanks.
Oh.
I'll take it off as soon as I'm done doing this.
I want to clarify for people. I didn't even watch Stormblood at the time. I just skipped all of it.
Yeah, and I give them a lot of shit for it, but like, it's fine.
You also legally can't give me too much shit about it because the person who did it is dead, and I get to play that card.
Yes, and also I would just feel bad about it in general, even if that were not the case. And I mean, eventually, in like 15 years, when we get to Stormblood in this series, we will be able to remedy that. Assuming, you know, you're there to watch my streams. Smile.
Yes, obviously. I'm here now.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but will you be here for the dreaded...
I'm always be.
Yep. Fuck!
You know, they've got you there.
Yeah.
I give up, that's it. I've played in my own damn game.
Yes, the reason I was here is because Niko said to use my omnipresence. And I was like, you know what, I will. And
Not
that was
entirely what
because
I
I'm an admin in this, so I was able to use my ability to get into...
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me the last time you showed up in here. I was like, what the fuck? How did you do that?
Yeah.
That's not fair.
I'm a Major League hacker.
And then I remembered that, like, I'm the server owner. I can also probably do that.
Yeah.
Not that it matters, because I can't really think of a reason why other people would be in here doing reading, and I would not. I mean, I suppose it's possible, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll just hand the stream over to somebody else for a day, so I don't have to do it.
I mean, you've handed your account over to me to get you, sightseeing logs before.
No, I didn't.
No, they haven't.
I mean,
what are you talking about?
I mean, what?
Hypothetically
Say weird
speaking,
shit.
account sharing is illegal, and talking about it is bannable, so I have not done that.
No, I visited your house and impersonated you.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
no-
Yeah, that's correct.
So anyways, before we dig this grave any further, next up, Necrologos Pale Obligation. Oblation?
I have
Oblation.
to do the levies of Camp Blue Buck.
I swear to God, you were supposed to be ready for this!
Listen, I only know so much.
Alright, now, since this isn't Grand Company...
Oh yeah, we can probably do this as a party. Maybe.
Yeah...
Bees,
Because fuck-
did you get it, Bees, or do you have to...
I have to explain to you, I have to
right,
do...
yeah, no, sorry, I have the memory of a goldfish with really bad memory.
Fair? Alright, well, have fun. So...
Like, I'd love to be.
Alright, let me hang on, let me bring up my stream topics list. Oh, here's a fun one. I asked last stream, like, what fantasy archetype is your favorite to play as in various things, D&D, you know, whatever. What do you think you would actually be in real life of, like, the traditional fantasy archetypes? Or non-traditional, I don't care.
A support.
Yeah, a healer or support.
I would probably be some variety of wizard, because as much as I like punching things and like the concept of it, I'm like a little string bean. I'm like a scarecrow. I'm like a ragdoll, and it would not end well for me. So if I had like a powerful glucose guardian that would give me magic like a warlock, that makes sense. Or if I just studied and became a wizard.
What am I getting?
Necrologos Pale Oblation.
Thank God I didn't spend all of my levy allowances on turning in.
Cookies?
Yeah.
No,
You know, I
that
also
was
want
last
you to
expansion.
have
Keep
that
up.
ready, too. Alright, so this should work.
Surely.
Yep.
Pog.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Doggy.
Watch us do this, and it does not count progress for all of us.
There's a parchment behind the treasure coffin. Or in it, even.
What sort of Monster Hunter bullshit is this?
Yeah, well, it's Monster Hunter.
Ah, fuck. No, that's later.
Oh. True.
Alright. Where...
I have 3.
Oh, over there. Oh, that's a wanted target! Anyway.
Cool.
He's dead. Those are things that if you
Punch
kill, you
Wizard,
get
Catch
things,
Fist,
it
Cast
doesn't
Fist, Physical, Strength Paladin. Those are always good ones.
I think I like being a healer because I like
Holding people's
being
life in your hands.
useful. I like people needing me. Now,
That feels like something we could
what
bring up
that
in
means
some
with
kind
my
of...
therapist.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
like, you should ask this question at your next therapy appointment.
I need therapy and also physical therapy.
I have
Alright,
not seen my
counter.
therapist in a long time because I can't, or I couldn't. I potentially could now, but I just haven't.
Alright. So, that counted for all of us.
Basilisks.
Basilisks, they're just up the road here.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw them when I was doing my unlock quest.
Let me guess, you killed some earlier.
No, I didn't. I was waiting. I was waiting. I was patient. I was a good boy.
Okay. Alright, next up.
Wait, is that
got,
all?
Oh, yeah, I got 3. I got 3.
Oh, that is 3. Wow.
So, yeah, I killed one off screen. You would have seen it if you watched the filler episode. Anyway. Kind of just all over the place right now. We'll do the Thanlin ones next. That'll be Cape Westwind!
Woo!
Woo! Yay!
Yay! It's finally actually hard!
Sort of.
Ish.
In theory. On a Tuesday.
It's interesting, at least.
Yeah.
Be a druid that
know how
talks to
earlier-
animals? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
I mean,
you
I
guys
just...
know-
Like, go ahead.
So you guys know how earlier I put in a message in Twitch chat saying I just yelled at Chezek that we're gonna be starting the book step, and he hasn't responded to me. He just responded and he said in all caps, "Fuck."
Yeah, that
And I'm
seems
like,
about
"We're
right.
still on book 1," and he's like, "I'll be there in 5 seconds. I accidentally pressed out." Yep.
I already talked to
Come on, buddy.
every cat that I see. True, but like have them be able to talk back and like you understand it. From directly understand it, not just like I understand that my cat is hungry because it's pawing at its food bowl.
I did see there were ones over there. Oh, I got credit for it. Goddamn. Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know what the range for that is, but I guess it's like
I don't know.
within
Probably the distance
render
to see
distance.
names.
Yeah, probably. Oplomachus!
Get his ass. Get his lunch
Beat
money.
the fuck up!
Gladiator Beast Hoplomachus.
Uh,
That fucking thing out of my inventory. I don't need that shit.
next up, Southern Thanland. keep going with the Thanlin Tread. We'll be going to
Zonrock.
Zanrak, which is different from Zaharak,
Yeah, there's an
which
H
is
in it.
annoying. Because it's like, why you do this?
I'm sure there's some information on why that is buried deep in the 14 cooking book or whatever the fuck, wherever they hide all their deepest
I
lore.
have that.
Well, go look.
I gotta look. It was a very lovely gift from Val.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Got two right here. Bonk.
Pugglery. I don't know why I'm...
Let's see, one more.
Here's one of them.
Okay.
We here.
Just aggroed 14 million enemies, but whatever. Oh boy, my retainers have completed their ventures.
Oh boy.
Maybe they've brought me more Heavensward gear somehow.
Honestly. Alright.
Eastern Lenosha and Western Lenosha are the last ones.
You want to go to the beach, or do you want to kill Sahaga?
Does one... I don't think one connects to the other, does there? Or does
One's
it?
cheaper. We're going to east.
Yeah, there you go. There's the stream takeover,
I mean, they do
episode.
connect.
There's the stream takeover episode. Bees reads the entire cookbook. Yeah, sure, why not? Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a guest feature episode where it's just me taking over the stream, and it's just me trying to cook the things in the cookbook.
Oh god.
Actually, it'd be more like someone else is reading the cookbook to me, and I'm trying to cook it.
You know, actually, on the topic of alternative stream ideas, one of the things, and also on the topic of of therapy, one of the things that was brought up a long time ago at one of my therapy sessions is an idea of like, hey, what if you just like set up a camera pointed down at a table and had like a Lego building stream?
Oh, hell yeah.
And like, I would need a lot of equipment to really set that up, but like,
I'm gonna say I need to buy more Legos.
and yeah, I would also need to buy more Legos. I did buy one just recently though. I
One
was
Lego.
I was like, oh man, you know, my house could use a little bit more green. I'm gonna buy a Lego bonsai tree.
I
And that's,
remember the line I said after.
yeah. And there are, in fact, several hundred pink Lego frogs. I put on the
Oh
cherry.
yeah, because they.
I put on the cherry blossom leaves because it's spring right now, allegedly.
Yeah.
Although you wouldn't think it by looking outside. At least not where I am.
If it isn't Animal Crossing, it is anywhere.
Sure. But yeah, I mean, I've got some, and also I still have to set up like my shelves and stuff too, so I have more room for like Legos and other various things. But yeah, like if I get the like a camera set up and I can figure out a good way to not show my ugly mug while I'm building,
Someone's car alarm is going off.
probably somewhere near me.
No, my.
Oh, is it your car?
I don't have one.
I know, that's the joke.
So, no.
Okay, just making sure. You never know.
I can never be at risk.
But yeah, I've got some ideas for stuff that I could build. A lot of my friends know this already, but one set that I'm really interested in getting, that I'm kind of using as like something of a reward to encourage me to continue writing. Hi, Chezek.
There he is.
You fucked it up
Hey,
real good, huh, buddy?
Chesnick.
Yup.
We're just about done. We only have 2 dungeons left, so
Chesnick, what book are you on?
Oh, good point.
Anyway, the thing that I want is the
Yeah, I fucking yelled at you at the beginning of it. baby.
is the like $900 Lego AT-AT Star Wars thing. That's
Fair. I have
Yeah,
the...
that sounds expensive.
It
I have
is.
the
It's
big
$900 or so.
It's fine.
Okay. Chezik, are you at a point where you can pick up a book? Or have you not completed the quest yet? Thank you for lowering your caps. Then please grab the first book and you can join us for the next 2 dungeons that we have.
First
and we
of the
turn in our
Skyfire
books.
book.
Yes. I sent him a message with the exact one it was. Book of
Okay.
Skyfire 1.
Realistically, we can head back to Morduna. We're done with everything until the next book.
Hooray!
Which, you know.
Well-
And, let's see. An hour and 20 minutes into streaming, I'm gonna assume the first 20 was like the setup and explanation. So it has been about an hour, and we got pretty good luck. I hate this thing.
Yep, and I only have to do this 8 more times, and it's going to take significantly longer because I'm not going to have like constant help all the time.
He's logged in.
All right, everybody, remember,
So-
let's all just spin in place while we wait for Chezik to fucking hurry up and do his thing.
Don't forget, if you want to get all the relics in ARR, you gotta do this 90 times.
Oh, hang on, I don't want to look up my fairy's skirt. That would be very rude. Hang on, I gotta position
No,
myself
this
so
is
That's.
I want to make sure that I can see everybody spinning, but you know, there we go.
Spinning in circles.
Well, too bad, Chezik. You snooze, you lose. Your chance to be in VC.
Yeah, I'm not even legally allowed
Yeah,
to be
technically,
in.
these isn't even
Turn
actually
around.
really in here. They're
Turn around.
They're just an admin.
Chezik, you're going the wrong way. There you go, buddy.
I'm sure I'll figure it out
No.
eventually.
There you go. Come here, buddy. Come here. Up the stairs.
There you go. Hello.
Just do the.
Oh, you took off
the
your
cat.
Ben Shapiro costume.
Stop.
Stop fucking eating.
Pick up
Get
a
to
book.
work, idiot. Pick up a book.
We need you to pick up a book now. Book.
Book. I hope
First
you have 100
section,
poetics,
first
fucker.
book.
You were supposed to be ready for this.
Let's just say, hypothetically,
Let's just say-
that I were in your Twitch chat. That's probably the funniest joke that's ever happened in my stream, I think.
It's really good.
When I was watching that, I was like, oh,
Okay.
Christ.
You want to
I was-
invite him to poor B?
I was really hoping that we were going to come up with some insulting voice for him, but man,
You sure did.
Expectations are whoa.
overwhelmingly exceeded my expectations.
Oh, you're doing the paladin weapon. Okay.
Paula Dean.
Very interesting seeing how like it contrasts everything about you visually.
We are going into Stone Vigil,
Stone Vigil!
which is right in between
Make
the
sure you
dungeons
were wearing
that
your
give
weapons.
times.
Okay, the first book, the one I messaged you about in DMs, I'm gonna kill you. Book of Skyfire 1.
You see, this is
Might as
why
well take
I
this
try
time to talk about. Remember, everybody, remember to subscribe, get some emotes, you know. Tune in to my incredibly erratic schedule in which I alternate between Final Fantasy XIV progression-based content and random variety games. Chances are the next stream will be Legend of Zelda: The Twilight Princess, maybe coming this Saturday if I get back in time from seeing the Mario movie with my brother. But otherwise, whatever. I don't
I
know.
said erotic.
What?
Anyways, woohoo!
My mic quality isn't nearly good enough for that.
Oh, that's the one you have? I thought you said you didn't have one, Chezik.
The one they got, then. Stop burning this man, please. Also, haha, stupid portraits.
It's because my weapons are wrong.
Mine isn't.
Of course, the Relic Man knows what he's doing.
Yes.
That's okay, Piop.
Yeah.
It was just a suggestion. Either I don't actually. There's not really a whole lot of.
Also, don't say that around with Marks. He's gonna act.
He's lurking.
Gotta make
He's not
me
here.
act up.
Actually, I can't remember because I think I need a certain number of subs in order to unlock another emote slot or something.
Mm-hmm.
How many emote slots do you have, Bees? I forget.
Right now?
Yeah. Or just like not just like animated and like tiered ones, but just like base emotes.
So non-animated, not higher tier.
Yeah.
8 right now?
8? I have 5.
Yeah.
And I haven't even used the 5th one yet.
Soon.
Being a VTuber is much more popular than being an asshole, apparently.
You're not an asshole.
I'm kind of an asshole. Mostly because it's funny.
True.
Yes. It's a bit, you see.
Yes.
You're one of my best boys.
Wow. You must not know that.
Oh, so
Listen.
n-
I won't
now you run in
take
front of me,
this
Chess.
slander to one of my best boys.
Okay.
Even if it is you.
Oh, you're not gonna open the gate. Okay, you fucking needy bitch.
Man, chivalry really is dead. And he's a paladin, too. Wow. Not a very good paladin, I guess.
Foul go bird.
And here comes Rouge Lorelei with the steel chair!
Alright, and the last one, the one we've all been waiting for, the one, the only, Lost City of Amdapor.
Hang on, I gotta use this orchestration roll.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Was there a description on it?
No.
What?
It's an orchestration roll. All the orchestration rolls say the same thing.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I don't read, as we are well aware.
Yes.
Well, there are orchestration rolls in places other than in Stormblood, so legally speaking, you are allowed to read those. Trust me, I'm your paranormal legal,
Accountant?
remember?
True.
Which we gotta do another one of those streams as well. I'm chomping at the bit
we do.
to continue that story with you.
Yeah. I have been too, but then I also got food poisoning, and I was not feeling well.
That's fair, yeah. Everybody, please send Bees your energy to recover from the food poisoning.
No, I'm recovered now. I just
Please send Bees your
had
energy to give
depression.
him immunity
Yeah.
to food poisoning.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the first time I've ever had food poisoning. It fucking sucked. The entire time I felt super bloated. That was me. That balloon that just popped, that was me. With my
Lovely.
food poisoning.
Thanks.
Cool.
Really
Thanks for sharing.
know that.
I know I told Bees this story, but I also had kind of a bad experience with food poisoning. It's not a gross story. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Oh, thank
I'm not gonna
God.
compare myself to a balloon popping or anything. Ironically, it was actually the first it was after my first day of work at Home Depot. There was like a. Because I started in the garden department, and they were like, "Hey, garden department, you've been doing a lot of work setting everything up for the spring, because like the spring is when the garden department gets the most busy." And so, in order to celebrate all the work that they had been doing that I had not done, because that was my first day, they were like, "Hey, let's have a pizza party." And so they ordered pizza, and they were like, and I was like, "Can I have the pizza too?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure, you're in the garden department." So, I mean, that's good enough. So I was like, cool, I'll eat the pizza. I did. Woke up the next morning, and vommed everywhere.
Ugh.
And I was just like, alright, no second day of work for me. I'm staying home.
They tried to kill me at work.
Yeah, and then after that failed, they were like, okay, well, maybe we can't, let's be a little bit more subtle and try and kill him with work. And that almost worked. Then I got the fuck out of there.
Try for
Well,
round
it was
two, don't
better for
worry.
Yep. And the new job, I like. I think I'm kind of past the honeymoon period with it now because, like, I'm definitely starting to get a little frustrated with it in some points. Mostly just because, like, God damn it, man. These past couple of days, there's just been jack fucking shit to do.
Ooh.
And, like, this morning, I was like, because of how little there was to do, I was like, maybe I just don't go in today. Because, because I have so much to do here, like, I have so much stuff that I still need to get done, that, like, it feels wasteful sitting at work doing nothing when I'm thinking about, like, I gotta build this, I gotta take the trash out, I gotta, like, figure out insurance things, I gotta do X, I gotta do Y, I gotta read The Trial of the Brave 8 more times, and so, you know, I was like, you know what, okay, fine, I'll go in today, and if there's nothing much going on today, then I won't go in tomorrow. Unfortunately, there was stuff to do, so I will probably be going in tomorrow. Unless I feel really, really terrible, which is also entirely possible because I have not always been sleeping very well.
Hey, look, it's your friend.
Hello, you shark-nosed fuck.
Don't worry.
Get out of here, Stardust Dragon Darkness.
Trials of the Braves complete, except not really.
We did it. Give me all these items so I can turn them for seals. God damn it, you guys rolled better than me. Fuck you, Chezek. Never should have let you come along. I'm kidding.
Oh, get him out of here.
Freeloaders.
Took yesterday off work to clean. God. I really need to be better about, like, taking days off from work for mental health reasons or, like, because I need to do stuff reasons. But also, I took so many days off from work when I started this job because I was still at a point where I had to drive an hour and a half every single day in order to get there and home. And I was just like, you know, I should really just get some, like, at least a couple of full weeks in. But I'm starting to regret that, you know? Like, I'm just like, I don't want to go to work right now. I just want to sleep.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Niko, what's next?
8 more books.
Cool. There's no dialogue for turning it in, right? Well, actually, there's disposal, right? We can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't, Chezek.
Yeah, sucker. Really? Well, I suppose the moldy old book was bound for the furnace I mean, it breaks my heart to see a piece of history treated like so many pages of soiled parchment, but who am I to argue with a customer? There, it's done. That particular bit of history will never bother you again. I hope you're happy now. I'm not, actually.
Wait. Were we supposed to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Once you finish the book, it's done. You can throw it away.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yep. Skyfire 2, everyone.
Yep.
If you're following along.
Except you, Chezek. Haha.
Yeah.
But like I said, that's the only one we're going to be doing on stream. I'll be fucking dealing with this shit by myself.
Yeah, Chezek, I'll help you, and then we're gonna be doing these outside of stream.
Yeah, I don't know if... well, once again, we're not doing Fire 2 right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no. We're gonna... In fact, I'm actually just gonna do this. And this stream has been pretty short, but there is one other thing that we can do. And that is... we're gonna go do the next Ixal rank up quest.
Ooh.
Because I still gotta get through those, and we've still got, like... not 7, but, like... 3 more ranks to get through because the Ixals are so much longer than every other beast tribe in ARR for no reason.
Yep.
Niko, would you be interested in helping to help Chezek get closer to
You want to do a book, the first book, again?
No! Fuck off!
At least
wanna do
just
it
to
a
check to
10th
see
time?
about... For, like, if the fate pops.
I'll check in one area to see which one you want me to take.
I'll check East Shroud again.
Alright.
Chezek, go to Outer. 1 hour show?
Well, here's what I'll do. You guys, why don't you guys hop into the light party? That way Chezik can join.
Yeah.
And I will do the rest of the reading here because I need to stay in a call in order for my little PNG person to stay apparated into this realm of reality. So.
Understood.
I can stay. All I need to do is like message.
Yeah, but it'll be easier for communication, and I'm gonna be doing Ixel voices, so.
But Ixel voices are fun.
Yeah, I know.
Also, bees, you just left, but the fate here is up, so my job's done.
Yep. All right, that's it. Everything's over. All right. So do you want to still help me read then?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let me remove Bees' name from here because they're not in the call anymore. There we go. All right, Sezul. Laith to the party. Sezul has another request that requires a featherless one's touch. Scraw! Have need of Ruza's help, Sezul does. So close we are, taking shape before our very eyes, Dezul Qualan is. Hull for body, engine for heat, or for heart, sorry. Next fashion muscle to transfer power to wings we must. Developed by featherless ones, ceruleum technology was very advanced. First Ixel in history to design and build our own engine we are. Function perfectly, main engine components do. Flawless was Tatarumu's design, an abundance of materials for upcoming tasks we have. But tiny problem there is. Maybe not so tiny. Scraw! Machine tool for cutting transmission parts we have not. Many intricate gears and cogs harness power produced by engine. Propulsion system they do. With one precision gear wheel. Then make lathe to grind such parts we could. Our best hope, Ruja, is beg, sorrow, borrow, steal, but have that gear wheel we must. Only featherless ones have the item we seek. Rest on Ruja's shoulders, fate of Dezul Qualan does. Make new lathe we must, with precision gear wheel, then craft intricate transmission parts we can. Go talk to the short guy. I know he's like 3 feet away, but still. You want to take this one?
I was listening.
Yeah, okay.
I was listening in on Sezul's lamentation.
I should hope so. We were 2 feet away.
'Twould seem we are in need of a new lathe, or failing that, a part that will allow us to build one. A gear wheel such as the one we seek must be of the highest degree of workmanship. Should it be warped by even the smallest fraction, that imperfection will be reflected in the turning of the lathe and make the crafting of precision components impossible. No, it must be one made with extremely exacting specifications. I speak of the difference of a single hair's width here. In the entire realm of Eorzea, I could count on my fingers of one hand the master artisans who are capable of forging such a piece. Not Geralt, fuck you.
God damn it, I was just about to fucking say that. Beat me to it.
I know, bitch. And even should we be so fortunate as to secure the services of such a talented individual, we must consider the time it would take to craft the gear wheel. Our project might languish for weeks, if not months. It would be far better if we were to focus on obtaining an existing gear wheel, and then somehow convincing the owner to part with it. A lathe. Now, where have I seen a lathe before? Ah, yes, I have vague memories of seeing one in my grandfather's workshop, which was somewhere outside the city. Ruja, that's it! You must return to Gridania and speak with Coulson once more. He's been with Highwind Skyways since the beginning. If anyone were to know what's become of my grandfather's lathe, 'twould be Coulson. He will likely be in or around the Caroline Canopy. The old man is never far from the airships when not attending to business.
Alright, sure. Also, one thing I'm curious about, because I don't remember if it's ever mentioned, I don't remember the exact dialogue bits of this this quest line to the exact degree. I wonder, is it ever mentioned where Highwind Skyways is, like, where they're based out of? Because Tatarumu being here implies that they are based out of Gridania, but And also the association that we get with the Ixal later would also imply that, but also the owners of Highwind Skyways are Lalafels, which traditionally are not really a Gridania-based people. I mean, there's some, like this one here, but not too many, I don't think. Right?
I don't think it's mentioned. You want me to look it up?
Sure, why not? Also probably buried in the cookbook. That's where we get lore about all the central characters of fucking Shadowbringers, probably, so... I don't know.
Nope, that's a free company.
How do I get over there again? Oh, no, he's up. Never mind. There he is.
It doesn't mention where they're stationed, but they apparently, like, have a monopoly on all the airships.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Yes, I remember you. My eyesight may be failing, but my mind is sharp, thank you very much. You're the last Master Tatarumu employed as his delivery girl. Fuck you. Surely the materials I provided you with were sufficient, yes? What's kind of funny about that is that the 11 race, the Final Fantasy 11 race that they were based on, the Taru, were from the region that's very much like Gridania, all naturey and such. Interesting.
Yeah.
Except for... Is Shantoto? Is she... Also, she's part of that race, right? She doesn't seem like the most naturey type. She seems like, her and nature maybe don't necessarily get along.
Well,
or...
they get along with nature as long as they can blow it up.
Well, they get along with nature as long as nature behaves.
Yeah.
She's nature's boss, basically. Young master wishes to know what became of the lathe from his grandfather's workshop. Oh, now that does bring back memories. Must be nigh on 50 years ago now that I began my apprenticeship with Tata Nora, a famous adventurer and businessman. Well, Shantoto is also crazy. You can't say that around here, man. She'll kill you. I still recall the day he conceived his revolutionary enterprise. He proposed the idea of building passenger balloons that shared the principle, if not the purpose, of XIV dirigibles. His company was the very first air travel service in the realm and marked the birth of Highwind Skyways. Of course, it was not until around 30 years later, when Sid Garland brought airship technology to Eorzea, that flights between cities became a regular occurrence. Her spells take like 12 seconds to cast. I got time. What about Dissidia Shantoto?
Oh.
Those were the days, though. If I close my eyes, I can still see the workshop. Still hear our excited optimism as Tatanora and I worked tirelessly on the construction of that first balloon. Bray, excuse an old man, it is reminiscing. What were we speaking of? Ah, yes. Lathes. I believe the lathes Master Tatarumu refers to was the one we used in the old Falgord workshop. But I'm afraid the place was shut down and dismantled for lumber after Tatabaru assumed management of the company. It was the end of an era, after all. I wonder if there are any still in Falgord who remember that time. Perhaps you might try speaking with the employees of the Bobbing Cork. Spread your wings and soar. That is the Skyway's slogan. When I first heard Tatanora utter that phrase, I knew at moment what my life's work would be. All that I am now began in that workshop, shaped by my craft even as I shaped wood and metal. I find myself hoping the lathe you seek has somehow survived. Guess we'll find out.
Heck to Northstroud!
Woohoo!
Woo! We're never free, we're never free!
Nope.
That's
It's fine.
It's not, but okay.
I mean, I'll live. This is the only one I'm doing.
Woo!
So, stop playing that music. Stop that.
Stop. You have violated the law.
Also, sure is convenient that the workshop was in Fallgourd. That's nice.
Yeah. Convenient. And also kind of, you know... working a little close there.
Yeah. The
We
Pogging
must keep
Cork.
this operation a secret. Now you, who is now known as the delivery person, must come in and out of the place my father is stationed at. Ah, yes.
Chezek delayed going to the Korthus Fate so he could kill the enemies in Outer Lenosha and barely finish the Fate with 15 seconds left. Classic
Yeah,
Chezek.
no, I was watching and I was like, it's like, really? It's 2 minutes left, what are you doing? Welcome to the Bob and Cork, friend. Will you be needing a room? Nope. You've come for a drink and some gossip, then? A lathe? I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the term. Some manner of tool from old Skyway's workshop that used to stand here in Fallgourd. A pity our previous owner has moved on. 10 years I've worked here, but never have heard talk of any such workshop. Well, I may know not of any lathe, but we do have a mountain of unclaimed possessions that we've been adding to since the dawn of bloody time. The inn has the largest storeroom in the town, you see, and it's the favorite reliquary of all manner of unwanted or forgotten artifacts that once belonged to either residents or customers.
Maybe there's some fully completed relic weapons sitting around in there.
God, I wish. Only just this morning I thought to clear some space by throwing away the oldest and dustiest relics. You're more than welcome to sift through the pile outside and take whatever you wish. Not inside, though. I hide the bodies there. I mean...
The bodies of water! The hit mobile game that debuted in The World Ends With You Neo.
Still the fucking stupidest.
When I read that, I was like, that is the realest Japanese thing I have ever fucking heard in my life.
You're not wrong, man.
It's so funny. Especially because it starts off with, like, slight tangent for Neo The World Ends With You, by the way, that you will have no concept on what we're talking about if you haven't played the game. The fact that, like, it starts off as you just thinking it's just like, oh, are these guys just, like, horny for rivers? And it turns out, no, they're horny for anime girls that are named after rivers. But, like,
So
the fact that the first one
rivers.
isn't surprising because of what they're a part of is, like, so funny.
Like,
Whatever.
Okay.
How are there this many people who are horny for rivers in Japan? But hey, look, there's a gear wheel. Kind of looks like a widget. An item that you can get by watching my stream. And you can use to donate to the Play Ghost Trick Challenge. It's like Fate in Azure Lane. Exactly, yeah.
Rosa, is that what I think it is?
Oh, now you...
I am screaming even though I'm being looked for. The gear wheel from the lathe! I came to Fallgourd on the barest of remembrances, but I'm certainly glad I did. How did I forget this was here, even though I've been here, but... You know what? Forget it. The workshop itself is gone, but some things are too precious to simply fling onto a midden heap. One of the artisans must have saved it. My grandfather was always well respected, you see, and even in his latter years he would take me to see the workers practicing their trade.
Or the gun one, or Hitalia. Let's not bring up Hitalia, but yeah, sure. Well, I mean, Hitalia is... It's not like it's offensive. Well, let's not talk about it. It's fine.
Yeah, let's move on. Listen well, Tatarumu, he would say. Coin has its uses, but aught of true value is bought with passion and persistence. To reach the highest skies, you must spread your wings and soar.
Copyright.
His words of wisdom were as the sweetest lullabies to me as a child. 'Twas likely his influence that encouraged me to pursue my love of airship design. what's this? The face of the gear wheel is engraved with a dedication of some kind. For my dear friend Desu Kolan, on these wings I pledge our everlasting bond. Tatanora.
Interesting.
It's a conspiracy!
Holy shit!
But this would mean...
That your grandfather is still alive!
Rusha, let us return to the Echo and deliver this treasure to Sizzle without delay. There are certain questions to which our Ixal colleague may hold the answers.
Are you gonna grab the gear? Buddy!
Nope.
Well, it's fine.
That's your job.
He wouldn't be able to carry it anyway. You saw how small he was.
Oh, no, that's...
Lathe gear wheel, one of the myriad precision parts which make up the wood-shaping lathe used in crafting facilities of Axel. Alright, I think this is the lore drop that I... If this is the lore drop that I think it is, then this is the reason why I love this, this questline so much. Scraw! Nervously waiting for Rusha's return, Cecil was! Releasing decidedly unblessed winds, Bowser! That's not the lore drop that I was talking about. Scraw! I just love doing that.
Yeah, no, isn't it fun?
Scraw! 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 Yeah, exactly what we need this gear wheel is. Good. Edging much closer to reality dream of Desul Qualan is. I love edging.
Cecil, there is something I would like to ask.
I'm not going to talk to you about edging. You're a child, I think. Pale
Oh,
Tatarumu looks. Nervous belly like Sezuo. Ask permission to use latrine trench. Tatarumu need not.
Lovely.
No, I went
no,
earlier.
Perhaps you should just read the inscription on the gear wheel?
I can't read. Inscription? See, tiny word, Sezuo did not. The goggles do nothing to help my eyesight.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
For my dear friend, Desul Qualan, on these wings I pledge our everlasting bond. Tatanora. What's fucking weird?
Tatanora is my grandsire. He is the man who founded Highwind Skyways 46 years ago. And I'm fairly certain we've all heard that second name before.
Nope. Doesn't ring any bells. Ka-ka! Scraw!
Oh god, he's going insane. Care to share the source of your amusement, Sezu?
Too perfect it is! Destined to fall into our hands, this gear wheel was! Desul Qualan, outcast and genius! First chief of Ecto 9, master balloon maker, and Sezu's respected mentor!
Your mentor? Then the name of a hybrid-ish?
Yes, did you think I just pulled that name out of my ass or something?
Well, yes, but...
I mean, I kind of did, but anyway, yes, one and the same! Think of better way to honor Chief's memory, Sezu could not.
And it was true.
Scraw?
I speak of an old rumor. 'Twas said that grandfather's company was built on this appropriation of Beastman aeronautics. That all the balloons he flew were not more than base imitations of the Exali-made vessels. 'Tis a rumor that was officially denied, and any mention has been thoroughly expunged from written records on the assertion that even unfounded claims of stolen Beastman technology would unduly harm Highwood Skyway's reputation. I had thought it merely the rumblings of rivals sick with envy at grandfather's success.
You stole fizzy lifting drinks! Yes, envy it was! Scraw! Envy that led your ancestors to steal our genius! Thieves and liars!
Sezu, I
don't give a shit! That was then, this is now! Caw! Pulling Tatarumu's tail feathers, Sezuo was. Judging by words on gear wheel, stolen from us this knowledge was not. Friends they were, shared craft with Tatarumu's grandfather, Desul Qualan did. See it clearly, Sesul can. Two dreamers, gazing into vast sky, one feathered and one not. Not so different our past and present, eh?
Bro, that's so gay. Hey,
And what's wrong with that, huh?
no, I didn't mean anything by that.
I didn't think so,
I
fucker.
mean, what? Kiss me on the lips, you won't.
I don't have lips. I'm a bird.
Fuck! Fate has had a hand in our meeting, it would seem. I am honored to continue the friendship our elders began, says Totolo. Yes, just friendship.
Ah, dust in Cecil's eye there is. The goggles do nothing. Back to work, swiftly now, or find tongue shortened on new lathe Tatarumu will. I'll fucking kill you. My favorite characterization of Sezul is just really aggressive progressive. He's just like, trans rights are human rights! Scraw!
I'm not disagreeing with you.
And he's right, goddammit.
Oh, yeah. Trans rights.
Alright, we did it.
Yeah.
Easy money.
That's it. Airship's done.
And also, fuck, man, that is probably the most interesting bit of lore that any Beast Tribe quest has ever dropped. Ever.
Yep.
Like, hey, you know airships? Like that thing that is not only incredibly story relevant, but like is the only way you can get to certain areas? The Ixal came up with that. They made airships. And then the fact that that technology was shared with us by them was erased from history and replaced with like the animosity, the like near universal animosity that is traded between the Ixal and Gridania. Like,
Yep.
Good lord, it's so interesting.
If only half of the other beast tribes are like that.
Yep. Instead, we have the
Please save stupid one from walking into the bear traps again. Ooh.
and we have the Kobold Beast Tribe, which is, hey, talk to that one guy who lives on the outskirts of our village 15 times to get 15 different varieties of bombs that are all named the same, but they're for different quests.
Yep. And if you use the wrong one, oh,
Fuck you,
how
die.
dare you? It will blow up in your hands, and you'll get a game over.
Yep,
You
it's great.
can't revive
Yep.
him.
Nope, you delete the character, try it again. Oh, man.
Solar based.
Yeah. So like Native Americans? Exactly, yes. Unfortunately, the fact that all of the beast tribes are like very comparable to lots of different, you know, indigenous tribes, not just in like the way that they're treated, but also the way that their architecture looks and their societies are, is, I'm gonna say bad.
Yeah.
Like really bad, and it's a problem that a lot of games have that they need to get away from. And also, that's not to say that like you can't have races that are native or indigenous inspired, but it's kind of a bad look to have all of the ones that are that be like the fringe society monster people. I would love to see like monster people that like or like the main people or like the main like human races are all indigenous tribes, and then all of the fringe monster people are like European. Because let's be honest, that makes more sense.
Yes.
The reason why they're fringe monster people is because they're white.
The reason.
It all makes sense.
I'm not gonna keep stepping on this landmine too much
I'm gonna
more.
keep doing it until it blows up in my face, because it hasn't gone up yet.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I'm made of landmines. I can keep stepping on it, I won't die. I don't care. That's what being white is all about. That's what being a white ally is all about, is making fun of white people as much as you can. because you are one. And you know you know what we are. We're like the reason for a ton of problems in the world.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's important to understand that that is part of who we are. It's not all of who we are, of course, but like, it is a part, you know? And I don't know, this is too heavy of a topic to end the stream with. So instead, let's talk about, I really like Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Ooh, yeah, I heard they released the DLC.
Yeah, I'm having
can
a
you
great
tell
time
us
with
about
it.
that?
I don't not to spoil anything, but Xenoblade 3 in general, to me, as somebody who has played every other Xenoblade game, is the ultimate fucking homage game. Like, everything in it is just like, oh, I know what that is, I know what that is, I know what that is. And it's unfortunate. It's a blessing and a curse, because on the one hand, like, that game is fucking fantastic, and because I have played the other two games extensively, like, I recognize everything. But if it's somebody who's just jumping in for the first time and maybe isn't as hardcore of a fan, or like they skipped one of the two games, not everything's gonna land. And I mean, I don't know exactly why you would jump into the third game first. That doesn't necessarily feel like the best idea, generally speaking. Leo pointing gif, every Xenoblade fan playing free. Exactly, yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm really enjoying the DLC. One of my favorite parts about the modern Xenoblade Chronicles games and their DLCs is how they take the mechanics of the main game and kind of remix them a little bit to fit a bit of a shorter term story. And a lot of the complaints that I have about Xenoblade 3 as a game, I feel like are kind of remedied by the changes that they make in the DLC. Like, one of the biggest problems with base Xenoblade 3 is if you are too many levels over the enemies that you're fighting, you will still get, like, experience and class rank up experience points, but you won't get class inheritance points. You have to be fighting things of the same level. And it's really hard to do that because it's really easy to get over-leveled in Xenoblade 3, and you can't bring your levels down. You can do it after you beat the game, but not during the game, and that's bad.
Yeah.
Also, when the game first came out, the meal effects didn't work.
Yeah.
Which was funny, but like, come on, Banana, do your fucking job.
Manana, take no sass!
Yeah, take no prisoner. I can't think of anything funny. Okay, well, I think that's going to be everything for today then. Only 2-hour stream, shorter than the first Relic stream.
Oh yes, but your offline prep work will not be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I knew what I was getting into. Not really. I knew
know.
it. No, I didn't. But I mean, yeah. Because
I suppose you can go back to the MSQ next. So
yeah, and I suppose as well, like the reason why the first Relic stream was so long was because so much of it is just like Geralt says, okay, go to this place, kill these guys. Comes back, okay, great, go to this place, kill these guys. Like, just over and over and over again. So,
thankfully, the next step we might actually be able to get done in a full stream if we're lucky.
yeah, it's true.
It's a pretty big if, though.
Yeah, we'll see. What's the... I'll have to look up the exact things that you have to do in order to, like what gives the most progress on that, but,
You're thinking of a different step.
Oh, am I?
Yes, the next one is, something to do with scrolls.
Oh, yeah, right, of course.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you guys very much for joining me. Niko, thank you for coming with me on this, and once again, leading everybody, not just me, but other people through this. Just to reiterate, the document that Niko has written on on doing the Realm Reborn relics, and it will eventually be updated to have relics for future expansions, correct?
Yes. I suppose I should get back to working on the Heavens.
Yeah, you got time. You got plenty of time.
Yeah, true.
You've almost gotten Chesic caught up. Awesome. Yeah, that document is once again available in the Reliquary channel of the Discord that you can access through the Discord time, or you can access at any time, even when I'm not live. One thing I would like to get better at doing is I would like to get a little bit better at announcing my streams ahead of time instead of just saying it like, hey, I'm going to go live at this point, like during the end of a stream. I don't think I'll ever really have like a schedule. That's just a little too hard for me to like work for. Also, if you heard that, no, you didn't. But I can say right now, and I'll probably check in again on the day of, but next stream is going to be Variety. We're going through the rotation of the 3 games that we're doing for Variety, so it's Twilight Princess Day. And chances are, if I have time, it's going to be Saturday the 29th at 4 p.m. or maybe later. And if not that, then probably Tuesday. But yeah, thank you guys very much for joining me. Niko, also, once again, thanks for joining me. I know I already said it, but I just want to make sure that I reiterate that once again, the amount of work that you and other people are putting into this just to help me with this stupid, silly idea that I had is phenomenal, and I cannot thank you enough.
No problem, man.
You guys are all so very good to me, and I am so very appreciative. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Niko, do you have anything you want to say at the end of this, or anything you want to promote? I don't know.
Is there any last things I can talk about? Nope. And nothing to promote, so I think we're good.
All right, sounds good to me. I will see you guys later then. Have a good night.